The forest went silent, the wind stopped breathing, and Adamma noticed a change. The old man placed the calabash in her trembling hands, and the moment her fingers touched it, her body began to glow. This is how it all began. In Umachala, an old Igbo village, where the land still spoke to those who listened, lived Okori and Nwanyibuife, a couple whose lives were shaped by patience and prayer. For many years, their compound remained silent, no child's footsteps, no laughter. When at last a son came, the village celebrated as though a king had been born. They named him Chinaza, God answers prayers. Because he was their only son, Chinaza grew like a prized palm tree in the center of the compound. Every eye followed his steps. Every mistake was forgiven before it ripened into punishment. His mother often said, "My child is my oil." As Chinaza grew, he was sent to the city to learn trade and modern ways. Before he left, his parents called him into the Obi one quiet evening. His father Okori cleared his throat. "My son, a man does not grow roots in the city alone. We have chosen a girl for you. Her name is Adamma." At the mention of her name, Nwanyibuife smiled softly. Adamma was a village girl, quiet, respectful, not loud in beauty, but rich in kindness. Her laughter was gentle, her eyes carried patience, and her hands knew hard work. Chinaza nodded without protest, but his heart was already drifting towards the city lights. In the city, Chinaza learned new wealth, new clothes, new arrogance. He learned to measure human worth by perfume, heels, and English accents. He forgot the smell of rain on red soil. When he returned to Umachala years later, his attitude towards Adamma changed. She greeted him respectfully. "Welcome, Chinaza." He looked at her from head to toe. Her wrapper was simple. Her hair was neatly plaited, but she had no makeup and heels, like the city girls he has met. Chinaza looked at her with so much anger and said,
Is this the girl my parents chose for me?
From that day, Chinaza's tongue became a whip, and he made Adamma's life miserable. He mocked the way Adamma spoke. He laughed at her village dressing. He compared her to city women loudly even before elders. "You have no class," he said one afternoon. "Look at you. No beauty, no exposure. How can you stand beside me?" Adamma swallowed her tears like bitter cola and walked away with her heart breaking quietly. When she served him food, he pushed it away. She greeted him. He ignored her, yet she remained respectful. The elders whispered. His parents warned him, but Chinaza replied, "Love is not forced. I cannot marry shame." One evening, Chinaza humiliated her beyond endurance. He compared her openly to a city woman and told her, "Even if I married you, I would never love you." Adamma ran into the forest, barefoot, blind with tears, until she collapsed beneath an ancient iroko tree. Her sobs shook her body. That was when the forest responded. "Why do you cry as though hope has died?" She looked up and said, "Chukwu, if goodness is a crime, why was I born good?" An old man stood before her, his eyes glowing with an unsettling calm. He carried a small calabash tied with red thread. "I have watched you," he said calmly. The world tramples gentle souls, he said, but destiny does not forget them. Inside this calabash is destiny's mirror. It will make you radiantly attractive to the eyes of men and grant you the power to make wishes that come true. Fear gripped Adamma, but something held her still. But he warned, every gift has rules. Wish only with wisdom, for destiny listens carefully. He placed the calabash in her trembling hands. Before she could ask his name, the old man was gone. Only the calabash remained. From the day Adamma touched the calabash, something changed. Her skin glowed softly, as if kissed by moonlight. Her presence drew attention without effort. Her voice carried quiet authority. When she walked through the market, heads stunned. When she spoke, people listened. Men began to seek her hand. Women whispered her name. Chinaza noticed, and his confusion turned to jealousy. What magic is this? He muttered. Suddenly, the girl he once despised became the woman everyone admired. He watched elders praise her. He watched strangers admired her. And for the first time, regret knocked on Chinaza's heart. The same man who once mocked her now found his heart restless. One day, Chinaza saw her at the market, standing gracefully as people gathered around her. Something inside him broke. Adamma, he whispered to himself, what have I done? The next day, Chinaza approached Adamma gently, his voice low and unsure. Adamma, I am ready to marry you now, as tradition demanded, he said proudly. She looked at him calmly. No anger, no excitement. Marry me? Adamma asked softly. Now? He nodded eagerly. Adamma remained silent for a moment, then spoke words that shook him. Before I agree, I want you to feel my pain, the way you made me feel small, the way you humiliated me, the way you broke my spirit. Chinaza frowned and asked, how? Let destiny answer that, Adamma said. That same night, Chinaza dreamed of standing half naked before a crowd that mocked him endlessly. He woke screaming. From then on, respect avoided him. His words lost power. People interrupted him. Laughter followed his steps. In fear, Chinaza left the village and went back to the city. But he realized the humiliation continued. Friends began abandoning him for unknown reasons. City women he pursued grew cold, suspicious, and repelled him. Chinaza, for the first time, felt powerless. Chinaza could not understand. What is happening? He cried. Why does the world turn against me? He went back to the village to truly seek for Adamma's forgiveness. But Adamma now walked tall, calm, radiant. Her power was quiet but absolute. She did not gloat. She only let destiny correct itself. When Chinaza finally knelt before Adamma, begging for forgiveness, she looked at him calmly, not with anger, not with love, but with clarity. At that moment, the old man appeared before them both, mysteriously holding the calabash. His voice thundered. I am the
I am the
voice of the
voice of the
ancestors you
ancestors you
forgot.
forgot.
You did not reject her because she lacked beauty. You rejected her because you lacked humility and you are blind to what truly matters. The old man turned to Adamma and said, "The calabash did not create your beauty or strength, but it awakened it." Then the calabash cracked. Adamma's mysterious glow and power faded, but she remained true to her values. The old man disappeared, leaving Chinaza and Adamma to reflect. "Chinaza, you have felt my pain," Adamma said, "and you have learned humility. I forgive you." Chinaza wept openly. "I will never hurt you again," he promised. Adamma smiled faintly. "Then I will marry you," she said. Their wedding was celebrated across Umuachala. This time, the joy was deeper, not forced, not proud, but earned. After their marriage, Adamma and Chinaza relocated to the city together. But this time, it was different. They grew together, they learned together, they respected each other. Chinaza no longer mocked tradition. Adamma no longer feared change. They became partners. Love that has not tested humility will poison itself with pride. But when humility comes, even destiny smiles again. At what moment did Adamma's destiny truly change for you? Leave your comments in the comment section. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to keep these stories alive. Bye.